Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life, and in this video we're going to talk about what to do, what it means when your ex says that there is no chance that the two of you will get back together. Many times people get caught in this sort of black and white thinking when it comes to whatever their ex says. Like if their ex says, we're never getting back together, they think, okay, that's it. My ex said we are never getting back together. They have somehow seen all potential possibilities into the future and know that they will never, ever change their mind under any circumstance, right? And, I get it. There's been research done that stressful sorts of situations, and I think breakups definitely classify as that. People start to fall back into black and white sort of thinking. I can't remember the exact statistics, but I looked up something once on like the most stressful common things that most of us will probably have to deal with at some point in our lives. And it's things like, losing your job, the death of a parent, having a breakup or a divorce was like definitely up there as well too. But it's stuff like that. Yeah, it is a stressful experience and it does cause you to go into this sort of black and white thinking. However, I want to make it clear that there is a difference between context versus content. This is something that we've talked about in many of our previous videos and in our courses, but content is the words that your ex is saying. In this case, like, hey, we're not getting back together. But the context is where that's coming from emotionally. So that is to say, what is inspiring them to say that? Is it a sense of frustration over something that's happening right now? Or is this like them just being stone cold out of nowhere, just like, we're not getting back together? Like those are very different things, right? And so if the context, that is to say, your ex's emotional place that they're saying this from starts to shift and change because maybe the two of you are having better interactions, or maybe something from the past that was misunderstood has been cleared up or something like that, yes, their emotional place can shift. And because their emotional place that they're coming from shifts, the words that are going to be coming out of their mouth are going to start shifting as well too. Like if you're having terrible interactions, they're frustrated at you, they're mad about you, mad at you about something, and they say, yeah, we're not getting back together. Okay, that makes sense in that context. But if you're able to start having good connections and clear up the past and actually have an emotional bond and actually enjoy spending time with one another, yeah, it could totally make sense that they might start to say, hey, maybe there is some sort of future between the two of us, or maybe something even more optimistic than that, like let's get back together, baby, or whatever. This happened many times with many different clients. When we start to shift the context, the content, the words that are coming out of your ex's mouth start to shift for the better. So what exactly is happening here? Aside from the whole context versus content thing, when your ex says we're not getting back together again, it's typically because they're not in the present moment. Now, we've talked in the past about how the emotional connection that you have with your ex is literally the most important thing that you can be focusing on. And the way that you connect with someone the best is when both of you are in the present moment, when both of you are able to be present with one another. However, there can be a lot of understandable reasons why you might not be present. So when you're not being present, where are you? What's going on? So there's really 4 different places you can go when you're not being present. One is into the future, worrying about where's this going? Am I okay with this? Am I not okay with this? Am I ready for this? Is this a good choice? Is this a bad choice? All that sort of stuff. Into the past. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened in the past. How could I have trusted you and you just went and betrayed me in that way? How could I make such a stupid, boneheaded mistake? All that sort of stuff, right? Those are 2 of the main places that your attention goes. Your attention could also go into judgments of yourself or judgments of others as well too. So, and you can go into like different ones of these in different ways as well too. Like you can judge yourself about choices you made in the past. You can judge your ex about the future, things like that, right? But basically, if your mind is in one of these 4 places, you're not being present. And when your ex starts to say, hey, there's no chance of us getting back together, what they are basically saying to you is that their mind is in the future. And so obviously we're not going to be able to connect with them very well if they are too concerned about the future or the past or judgments of themselves or judgments of others, i.e. you. But what we want to do is we want to pull their mind back to the present moment by doing what we can do to decrease the pressure that they are feeling on interacting in the future, or about the past, or about judgments of others, or about judgments of themselves. And when we do this, they start to give themselves more permission to interact with you in the present moment. So basically what we need to do is we need to satisfy the logical mind about something. So if they say, hey, there's no chance of us getting back together, then you just want to say like, okay, cool. Yeah, I get it. Like, I'm not trying to force anything that's not here either. In fact, I think it would make sense if we were just friends for the time being. Suddenly, we have sort of relieved that pressure that they're feeling about the future, and now they can give themselves permission to enjoy the present moment. You know, many times this can even show up because they actually are enjoying the present moment, but then somehow their mind starts to kick in a little bit. It thinks some sort of thought or something, and then, you know, something comes up in them and it says, hey, this is dangerous. Like, don't connect with this person. Don't feel good. You're just going to end up getting hurt again, or something like that. And then they say, okay, but just so you know, we're never getting back together in the future. And then what you want to do, like I've said, is to just pull their attention back to the present moment and connect with them on the emotional level. By the way, if you like this video, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. It's a great free way to support this channel, and it does help us out with the YouTube algorithm as well too. It just takes a moment of your time, and if you do get value from this, please hit that thumbs up button. It's not because I'm some sort of narcissist that says, oh, look, 500 people liked this video. Aren't I important and special? But no, it's because it sends a message to YouTube that, hey, this is a good video. We might want to show it to more people. And, you know, that does help us reach more people, obviously. So please help us out. Additionally, if you also would like to get more advice from us, please make sure you sign up for our email newsletter over at modernlove.life/newsletter. Only about a third of the people that are subscribed to this channel are actually on our newsletter. You could be missing out on a lot of great tips, advice, and strategies to help you get that extra edge in getting the relationship that you want. So if you do want to sign up for that, again, it's totally free. Just head over to modernlove.life/newsletter. There's a link to it down below in the description box for this video as well too. But anyway, once again, we want to make sure that our ex is in the present moment where they can connect with us. And many times, if their mind is not in the present moment, it's because it is either in the past, in the future, in judgments of themselves, or judgments of others, i.e. you. And so what we want to do is we want to satisfy that logical mind so that they can give themselves permission to just actually connect with you in the present moment. In order to help them actually connect with you in the present moment, what we want to do is we want to start using advanced relational skills. We've talked about those in other videos. Here's a specific playlist on advanced relational skills. Check it out. A lot of people have said it's been really helpful. It is one of the first things that we actually started to teach to people when we first started helping them with breakups, and it's had a huge impact. So definitely check that out. But anyway, once again, thanks so much for watching this video. Please take care. Please hit that thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you next time.